Hey guys, what's up? Nico here. And in this 3D Printed Profits episode, it's a special one. It's the first time we're going to do a father and son team who have their own business together. All right. So I have Dakota, who is Awkrad right there. And I got Jason, Daddy O. Where you guys from, man?
New York.
New York, like New York City or just
We're
state of New York?
upper Western New York, basically about an hour south of Rochester, if you know what that is.
Gotcha. Okay. You know, Uncle Jesse's up there.
Uncle Jesse?
Yeah, man.
Uh,
Shout out to Uncle Jesse. I think he was episode 13. I don't know what episode he was in. He was on the show previously. Anyway, so we're just gonna talk about how Jason and his son Dakota, um, how they started their business, how they're growing it, what they're doing, and a couple things before we start. As always, make sure you guys follow us in the 3D printing side hustle group. The link for that is in the description below. And make sure you guys stay to the very end where I'm going to give you your own product idea for your own 3D printing side business. All right. So let's start. Welcome to the show, you two.
Thanks for having
Thanks
us.
for having us.
So let's start with the background here. Jason, what's your background?
Um, I'm a IT director for 3 hospitals, a regional IT director. I work for a local state university
Gotcha.
school.
Okay. And Dakota, how old are you?
I'm 14 years old.
Dude, you look like you're
14.
8. Jesus Christ. You look young, man. Good for you. I'll pay off when you're older. So let's talk about the business here. Is this a father and son kind of deal?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Akred is a kind of a combination of him and my adventures together. It's a word we came up with, and I guess I don't know if we coined the term or not, but we did register awkward.com, and it's kind of a mishmash between things that are awkward and things that are radical. So
Dude, I love it. I
as a
love the name.
as a as a dad,
Who
everything
came
I
up
do
with
is
it?
awkward. Uh, I did.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be Dakota because it sounded like something he'd come up with.
Well,
No.
yeah, he certainly could have if it wasn't me.
All right. So let's dive into the business here a little bit. What is it exactly that you guys sell?
Um, so in the process of our Akra channel, we do like reviews, and we do rides on our one wheels, and those kind of things, and we use a lot of different technology and camera equipment. And so with this particular product that I reached out to you guys on, it's a product that goes with one of the cameras that we use. So we use an Insta360 camera
Okay.
for a lot of most of our shoots are Insta360. And so one of our issues when we're riding our one wheels is that you can't hear us talk very well because there's so
Mm-hmm.
much wind noise, and we get separated. So we were looking for a microphone, a wireless mic set that we could, I could put one on, he could put one on, we could go for a ride. And we found a couple. DJI actually put one out, and it's new enough where they didn't actually make a way to mount it, the receiver, on the camera on the selfie pole. So we developed the a holder to hold the receiver on the pole, and it was pretty complicated because it had, with a 360 camera, it's got a line around it, and if anything is inside that line, it deletes itself when you post the video.
So you guys just have that one product then?
That is the one. Well, there's two, but
Okay.
yeah, there's a suite of products that are related to that particular set. Yes.
Okay, sweet.
Yep.
And what other products do you guys have?
So we have that product, which is a receiver mount, and then we have, because they're wireless mics, I'm wearing one under my shirt here. Because they're wireless mics, if you wanted to do an interview with somebody and you wanted a handheld mic, we designed the an adapter to hold the mic in the hand as well, so you can interview somebody and put the
While
mic in
on
their
the one
face so
wheel.
they can talk. Not on the one wheel. That's
Oh,
just
I
in
was like,
general.
while riding it.
No. Oh no. Nah. We do all kinds of different things. I think we started doing some food reviews, that kind of thing.
Okay. We'll be
So
sure to link that the channel down in the description below so we can get people to watch y'all's channel too.
yeah.
So how did you guys get your first customers and your first clients for these camera equipment and the mic equipment?
Okay, so basically just doing the reviews, wouldn't you say, Dakota?
Yeah, I think it was just us just making videos and then seeing how well they did and then just doing something better and improving on that video and then growing and then eventually became to a product, which eventually became to more customers.
Okay, and that's how they found you, right, Coda? They found the product via your channel where you guys were testing it and showing it off.
Yes.
Okay, and how many views did that one product review get you guys?
I
Because
think
it's on YouTube, right? It's on YouTube.
yes, it's on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yep.
Okay, and
He
so
can look it up.
I'll look it up real quick.
The interesting thing was the YouTube is our main vehicle for promoting the product.
okay,
So it's all about the search engine optimization using the titles, how we've designed the thumbnails to improve the click-through rate, how we've developed landing pages. There's not a huge secret to YouTube. It's really just, these types of social medias and video platforms, their whole purpose in life is to give you what you're looking for, right? So to speak. So
right.
if you can, go from here's what I have and find a way to, back engineer that to being a clickable thumbnail, matching the the keywords, and then dropping them on a page where they can actually buy something, you solve the problem.
Gotcha. And so what happened next, right? So you designed the product, you built it, you tested it, it looked good, you know, you made a video about it, and customers started coming in, right? Am I getting the story correct?
Yeah.
And then
So
what
it was
happened next?
interesting.
Like, was there like this giant flood of people who just was like, I need this in my life?
So what happened was it started as just a, I was like, oh, okay, we did this, we built this for ourselves, and we, I knew it worked, but I also knew that it didn't exist anywhere else. Like, you literally, we're selling this product worldwide, so we're sending it everywhere. And so the first thing we did was we opened a Shopify store and we threw the digital file up and said, hey, if you guys want, you can buy this digital file and you can print it yourself. And one of our first comments on the beginning of the video, the guy's like, hey, I don't have a 3D printer, but would you print that for me? He goes, you probably should sell it. I'm like, oh, I never really thought about it. So then we actually put it up online. We sold it, and we sold like 2 or 3 almost immediately. And I was like, oh, this is strange. This is really kind of cool. So we ended up hooking up with the guy. One of the first customers got the product, and he's like, hey, this thing works great, although I'm a little afraid of the receiver falling out while I'm driving my motorcycle at 80 miles an hour down the freeway. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to sell a product where I'm going to ruin somebody's $500 mic kit.
Sure.
So I immediately went all the way back to formula with it, basically. And I think there was a little transition between our first design that was functional, didn't really look that great. You had to print it with supports. It was kind of a mess. To our second version, which we started to look at, hey, fit and finish. How does this print? Can we print it quickly? Can we make it efficient? So we ended up with a 2-piece product that snapped together. So I had really nice finishes all the way around, which is cool. But it was basically the same design as the first one. So with the motorcycle story, we ended up going all the way back to the very beginning and said, okay, how do I make this stick on the pole but never possibly come off? And so going through that process with this customer and getting his reviews, and he did a YouTube review for us, which has got us some traffic. And
And who was that
so yeah,
YouTuber?
it's just is it Mark
Kyoto.
Kyoto. He does motorcycle journeys and
Sweet, dude.
records
We'll be
them.
sure to link his channel out there to make sure you guys send that to me.
Yeah,
And
we'll do.
so for the business, how much is the business make a month in revenue and profit?
So last month, what were we at, Dakota? I can't remember.
Last month we made $600.
Yeah, 600, and that's gross.
Mm-hmm.
So there was probably 100 or so in shipping, maybe $125 in shipping, and then of course, you know, power and PLA.
So let's just call $400 a month,
Yeah, that's
right?
about what
With material cost and everything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah,
Hey, that's not bad, man.
it's two products, right? So, but yeah, and one of them definitely outsells the crap out of the other one. They're not all hits.
It's
man.
the 80-20 rule, man. It's the 80-20
Yeah,
rule.
yeah, they're not all hits.
So Dakota, what kind of machine are you guys using to make these?
We're using a Creality Ender 3 Pro, and then the big one, I forgot what that one was called.
That's an old school CR10, which is the workhorse.
Why you guys say old
Yeah.
school like that? Dude, that just made me old. That's what I use.
I know. The CR10s are like, you know,
They're workhorses. Look at
they're-
that thing.
I know. How many generations are they now at this point?
Oh, dude, this is like first gen CR10 S4, man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got 6
Mine's
of them,
not even an S4.
and they're workhorses, dude. I love my CR10s. I love them. When these are all done and they keel over, I'm getting more CR10s. I'm not going to the Ender series.
Yeah.
My CR10s are workhorses, man. And what filament are you guys using to make these?
I'm using Hatchbox on the smaller one.
Yeah.
And then
we use the Overture PLA Plus for most of them.
All right.
Actually, they're both pretty interchangeable. The difference is what they, you know, they look a little different.
And how many machines are you guys up to currently?
We have just the two.
Just those two? All right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no need to scale up until there's a demand for it, right?
That's right. Yeah, and honestly, geez, our target was with the product in the end was to be able to print this in an hour. So print the product in an hour. So the one that's going back there now is just about done. It's a little over 4 hours, and there's four pieces on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are these made to order, or do you guys keep inventory?
I've got a small inventory.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but these things
because it's
a
small enough piece that you can keep inventory because you can just print these in advance.
Yeah, it's about the size of a Ziploc lighter for those who are listening, and it's, you know, kind of a box almost. So it's a pretty small product.
Okay. So how else does the business make money? Do you guys have print services or design services as well?
We have not explored that. For us, the 3D printing, it actually became a revenue stream for our main channel, right? So now every time we do something, we're looking for opportunities to increase the 3D printing. You know, it's a you know, pretty crowded space out there. If
not
you're just
yet. You think it's crowded? Honestly, it's not yet.
No. Well, no, I mean, I think if you go general, right? Like if you're gonna I'm just gonna go and go get a Shapeways account or get an account with one of these print houses, and people are just gonna send me files to print. That's pretty crowded. A lot of people are doing that. What we're doing is extremely niche, right? It's a very
super niche, yeah.
Yeah, it's super niche. It gives you some flexibility with regard to making money as far as profit levels go. So we sell less products, but we make pretty decent profit on on the products.
Gotcha. Okay. And what profit margin is the target for these things?
We didn't. I don't know if we've really gone there. I think we're probably at around a 400% margin, maybe 500% all in.
I think
But
4 or 5x is a good estimate for that. Yeah.
yeah. Our product retails at $14.95, and for us it was more the goal. Like we wanted to be around $20 shipped to your house.
20
Anything
bucks
more
ship.
than that,
That's good.
yeah. Anything more than that's going to be a little bit, for what it is. It's a mount for a mic system. I mean, there really isn't any competition for it, but who's going to spend 40, 50 bucks on something like that?
Nice. And you said you only sell this on your website, right?
Yes.
Have you tried other platforms like Etsy or anything like that?
We haven't. We've talked about it. We've researched it. Etsy prices are a little high as far as your fees and everything for listing. And by the time you're done, there would be a $28, $29 product for us making the same margin we're making with our local website. So for our
Gotcha.
current website.
So how are you driving traffic to the website now?
Primarily YouTube.
YouTube, just your own channel?
Yeah.
And this was all Coda's idea, right?
Yeah. Well, it was a combo.
Nice, man. So let's go back to the design of this. I totally forgot to ask. Who designed this thing?
I did all the design in Fusion 360.
Okay. And what software did you use?
Fusion 360.
Fusion 360. Yeah, because it has to be accurate with the tolerances and other stuff, right? Blender just doesn't lend to that.
It may.
There's a
Honestly,
CAD addition to it that I think was installed 6 months ago, or there's an add-on.
okay.
But Fusion 360, I believe, is still king when it comes to those kind of modeling.
Yeah, I've played around, I guess, briefly with Tinkercad, and I've used Blender, I think, when I wanted to modify somebody else's STL or something back before I knew how to do it in Fusion. But I kind of just gravitated towards using Fusion. I get it for free. There's stuff that I would like. There's stuff in the paid version that's much better. Converting an STL to a mesh and that kind of thing, you have to pay for. But
Cool. So Coda, how do your friends feel about you and your YouTube channel, man?
I remember one day at school, I told one person, and then it went through the entire school.
No,
I remember
it is fast. You tell one person, that's a wrap.
Yeah, and then I remember it was lunch. There was people going around everywhere, like saying subscribe to us, and then we hit 100 that same day. It was
That's
just
awesome, man. Where are you guys at now?
crazy. 100, almost 60, maybe.
160,000?
No, just 160.
Oh. I was like,
It's
dang.
It's a very small channel.
Hey, man. It is what it is, dude. How long ago did you guys start?
We kind of took it seriously, maybe a year ago.
Yeah, a year ago.
I think probably a year ago we kind of started saying, yeah, we better start.
That's a fun thing to do, man. My son just turned 11, and he just wants to play Roblox, dude. I want nothing to do with me. So
yeah,
I'm glad you guys are doing something together, man. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So that's really it for my questions, man. So what is the future for Ocrad and the company? How are we gonna grow this thing? Are you guys gonna add more products? Are you guys gonna pursue more marketing? Are you guys gonna get on Etsy, bigger platforms? How are we doing this?
So we build this pretty organically. So we let the business drive what we do. So this time the business said, hey, you need to make this product and sell it. So that's what we did. I've been in 3D printing now for about 6 years, 7 years maybe. And designing different pieces, parts. I mean, it's an appliance. It's like a toaster in my house, right? I don't do trinkets or any of that stuff. I build stuff that I need that I'm going to use. And so if you think about that, that's what everybody wants. Everybody, if somebody's looking for something and you can help them find it, then you win. So I think that's the direction we're kind of moving in right now, is to try to find different problems to solve. Whether it's you're looking for a laugh and you want to watch our channel to get a laugh, that's a problem that we're going to solve. If it's a custom part for our one wheels that you can get from us.
I see the one wheel behind Dakota. They're really, I want one.
Oh yeah, we totally ride those things all the time.
Yeah, they look like a lot of fun. I have a neighbor who has one. So I saw that you guys had the custom packaging, right? In our pre-recorded video talk.
Yeah.
Who do you use for that?
So we ordered the packaging from Amazon.
Okay. But you have your
and
brand on there. Is that just a sticker?
Yeah, so
Smart.
we do a
Real
lot of
smart.
stuff. Yeah, so we've got a huge Mamaki wide format printer. So we've done banners. We do all of our t-shirts.
Okay, so you guys do your own merch.
We do our own merch. Actually, some of the merch on our website is fulfillment, so we don't do that merch. But
Okay.
we do our own custom stuff, and then we print the stickers. We do our own stickers and advertising with that regard. One thing that we do that's kind of unique is we put our sticker on each one of the packages we send out. We have a QR code on the packages so that, if somebody else sees the package and they scan it with their phone, it'll take them to our YouTube channel. On our packing slip, we put a QR code that has a link directly to the install video. So with the product, you can just go quickly watch a YouTube short of how to install the product. And we put like swag in there. We've got different stickers that we've created, and
So that's all helping with the marketing.
Yeah, I think it just builds some value in the brand, and it's just something different. You get something. I always smile when I get a sticker in the mail,
Sweet, man. All right, you guys. So today's episode is a little different. So I need one from each of you. I need your number one tip for anyone who wants to start their own 3D printing business. We'll start with Jason.
Solve a problem and try to find a product that nobody else is doing. I mean,
There you
that's
go.
easy. It's the easiest method.
Coda, you're up.
Maybe the tip could be like, keep on growing, just keep trying and go. Don't stop.
Yeah, persistence. That's what I tell my
Yes.
kids. You got to be consistent and you got to be persistent.
I was
Can't
just
do
gonna
one or
say
the other.
that.
It's both.
It's both.
All
Yep.
right. All right, you guys. So, you guys, thank you for being here. I told everybody, if you stay to the very, very end, I'll give you your own product idea for your own 3D printing business. And today's product idea are kitchen organizers. Yup, kitchen organizers. You guys, just at the sink, right? What do you have at the sink? You got sponges, you got towels, you have your dude. There's a lot of shit at the sink, right? Just at the faucet.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Build something. I made one for myself. This is how I know. Have just a big box where you can put, like the baby bottle scrubber, the sponge, the towel. Have a spot where all that is, so it's not everywhere. You guys, I promise. If my wife told me to make it, some other lady out there also wants it. So that is today's episode. Make sure you guys tune in Monday through Friday for episodes daily, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Again, Jason, Coda, I love what you guys are doing. I love the father-son dynamic here. Super proud of you both. Welcome to the channel. And make sure that you guys subscribe to Awkrad on YouTube. The link for that is also in the description below. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for being here, guys.
Thank you.
See ya.
Have a good one.